Are there other kids besides Amy and Gabby who are here for
Riley.
Sophia?
Although I think Naomi's. I think Naomi's been here since kindergarten. Okay, good.
Yep. Shabbat shalom, everyone. Let's do that once again. Shabbat shalom, everyone.
Shabbat shalom.
Oh. Friends, this is the very first bar bat mitzvah service we've had in the sanctuary in such a long time. Zeh hayom asa Adonai nagila v'nismecha bo. This is a day that God has created. How awesome it is to be here. Welcome to Temple Akiba's Shabbat morning service, during which Nina is becoming a bat mitzvah. My name is Rabbi Zach Shapiro. I welcome you. So excited to have you here. All of you should have received a blue prayer book on your way in from our 7th graders. If you somehow snuck through and did not get one, just put your hand up. Oh, good job, 7th grade. Wow.
We have
Oh, we got a
one.
couple over here.
A couple. We have a couple.
Thank you, Zoe. If you can grab a couple more books. And there's some on the end as well. Thank you so much. We're going to use these prayer books as our guide through the service. Much of our liturgy is in Hebrew. Some of it is in English. Nina will be leading us through pretty much all the prayers. Cantor in a moment will tell you a little bit about our music, but before we get there, we'd like to ask that you please make sure that your cell phones are turned off. And while they're off, we ask that you just keep them away. We've got professionals who are capturing video. We'd rather have you not taking photos during the service, and we appreciate that. Cantor Lonnie Freilich is co-officiating. Do you want to share about the music?
I would love to. So Nina will be leading us through most of our prayers this morning, and as well as the rabbi and myself. But we love to hear you participate. So we are leading with you, not for you. So we love to hear your voices. As much as you can sing along with us, please do. We will call out the pages in the prayer book as we move along the service. And don't let the words get in the way. Even if you're not sure of the words, just sing la, la, la. But we love to hear your voices, especially now that we are here in the sanctuary. The acoustics are amazing, and we can really hear you for the first time. So we're really excited about this service this morning. Shabbat shalom.
And one more word about protocol. We are indoors. Masks are required for everyone with the exception of Nina, who will be the only one in here who does not have the mask on her. We're going to begin with the singing of Modeh Ani. Modeh Ani is what those who identify as male say. Modah Ani is the female version. It means we're giving thanks to God. It's on page 68, everyone. Alex, can we turn that down just a little bit? Thank you. All right. Modeh ani lefanecha melech chai v'kayam shechezarta binishmati bechemla Rabbi Rabbi emunatecha. Let's get your hands together, everyone, like this. Modeh ani lefanecha, melech chai v'kayam, shechezarta binishmati bechemla, bechemla. Rabba emunatecha. You guys sound really good. We're going to continue on turn the page to 70 with the singing of Hine Matov. How wonderful it is that we're all here together as a family. Hine Matov u'manayim shevet achim gam yachad. 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 Hine matov shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov u'manayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov u'manayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov u'manayim shevet achim gam yachad. We're going to continue now on page 72. Nina, we invite you forward along with your aunt, Kathy Kucher, for the presentation of the tallit. Again, we're on page 72, everyone. Nina?
Hello, hello.
It's on. You're going to stand right behind her. Flip it around.
Do I start? Okay. As I wrap myself in the tallit, I fulfill the mitzvah of my Creator. Blessed Adonai, O my soul, Adonai my God, how great you are. You are robed in glory and majesty, wrapping yourself in light as in a garment, spreading forth the heavens like a curtain. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kichanu b'mitzvotav, v'tzivanu lahitatef v'tzitzit. Blessed are you, Adonai our God, sovereign of the universe, who hollows us with mitzvot, commanding us to wrap ourselves in the fringes.
Not yet, not yet. Turn around. Face your aunt. Now
You know, like, why not?
Hold on.
Hold
You
on
wanna face
to
this way?
it. No.
Hold on. There we
This
go.
is very
Got
hard.
it. And then
Flip it
do it
around.
like that.
Okay, there we go.
There you go.
Hugs and kisses to your aunt. It's a confusing little dance, and I'll tell you why. For the very first time as a Jewish adult, Nina said a blessing saying, I'm now commanded to put on my own tallit. With all of the instincts that a wonderful aunt has, she wants to put the tallit on her niece, right? Right. But Nina just said a blessing saying, I'm now commanded to put this on myself. So that's why it's a little bit of a dance, because the emotions of your aunt were to put it on you, and the emotions of you were, well, for her to put it on you also. But you just said this beautiful blessing that you are now a Jewish adult. Because Nina did this for the very first time as an adult, we offer a blessing called the Shehechianu. It's on page 344. And it says, God, thank you for giving us life and sustaining us and enabling us to get to this point right now.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam,
שהחיינו וקיימנו והגיענו לזמן הזה. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם, שהחיינו וקיימנו והגיענו לזמן הזה. Every day we have the opportunity to look out at our world and to acknowledge the beautiful blessings that are out there. Our prayer book gives us a little bit of a head start. And so if we turn to page 84, we have the Nesim B'chol Yom, the blessings for the miracles of each day. Nina will be sharing them in Hebrew, and our response is to sing after each one, Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, sha'asani b'tzelem Elohim.
Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, sha'asani bat horim.
Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, sha'asani Yisrael.
Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, ozer Yisrael beguvra.
Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, oter Yisrael b'tifara.
Amen.
Continuing now with the Chatzi Kaddish on page 106.
Yitgadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabba.
Amen.
Ba'alma divra hirute v'yamlich malhute. Ba'ayechom uvyomechom uvheyedechol beit Yisrael. Ba'gala uviz kariv ve'imeru. Amen. Yehi shmei Rabba mevora. La'alam u'almei almaya yitbara v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnasei v'yithadar v'yithale v'yithalal shemeda kudasha brehu le'min kol berachta v'shirata tu b'shechata v'nechamata tamir ramba alma v'imeru. Amen.
Our formal call to worship is the Baruch Hu. It's on page 108, and we ask all who are able to please rise.
Okay. Baruch et Adonai hamavora.
Baruch Adonai hamavora leolam va'ed.
On page 113, I ask that we all read together in the English. On the top of the page. Once or twice in a lifetime, a man or woman may choose a radical leaving, having heard, Lech Lecha, go forth. God disturbs us toward our destiny by hard events, and by freedom's now urgent voice, which explode and confirm who we are. We don't like leaving, but God loves becoming. Baruch atah Adonai, habocher ba'amo Yisrael, be'ahava. The Shema Yisrael, our central prayer in Judaism, is on page 114.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Bar Shem, Kavod Malchuto, Le'olam Va'ed.
Please be seated. Nina continues leading us in the chanting of the Haftarah on page 116.
Ve'afta et Adonai Elohecha b'chol levavcha u'v'chol nafshecha u'v'chol me'odecha. Ve'hayu hadvarim ha'elech asher anohi b'tzavecha hayom alavavecha. Ve'shinanta levenachar ve'diberta ba'am. Ve'shiftecha b'veitecha u'lechtecha v'aderet u'b'shotbecha u'vkumecha. Ukshartam le'ot al yatecha, v'hayu letotafot beinenecha. Uchtavtam al mezuzot beitecha, uvisharecha. Leman titzgeru, v'asitem ed kol mitzvotai, v'item kedoshim le'elohehem. Ani Adonai Elohehem, asher hotzeiti ethem mi'eretz Mitzrayim, liot lehem le'elohim. Ani Adonai Elohehem.
Amen. Friends, we're going to ask that you all turn your attention to the piano that's over here, because among her many talents, Nina is an accomplished musician and pianist, and she is going to be leading us in her own original, based on who?
The Lumineers.
On the Lumineers, version of the Micha Mocha prayer. The words are on page 122. Nina's going to come over to the piano.
Okay. Here we go. Oh, I have it. Okay. Mi hamocha ba'elim Adonai. Mi kamocha ne'edar ba'kodesh. Mi hamocha ba'elim Adonai. Mi kamocha ne'edar ba'kodesh. Nora Tehilo, oh, say ballet, Nora. Tehilo, oh, say ballet. Mi hamocha ba'elim Adonai. Mi kamocha ne'edar ba'kodesh. Mi hamocha ba'elim Adonai. Mi kamocha ne'edar ba'kodesh. Nora Tehilo, oh, say ballet, Nora. Tehilo, oh, say ballet. Slap.
Wow, just wow. Nina, thank you for that gift. Wow. Friends, we're going to continue, and no rest for the weary, with the Amidah. We're on page 124. Nina will be leading us in this prayer, and we ask all who are able to please rise once again.
I knew that. Adonai sefaf taftifta ufia gita hilatecha. Adonai, open up my lips, that my mouth may declare your praise. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu ve'Elohei Avotenu ve'imotenu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, ve'Elohei Leah. El Hagadol, Hagibor, Hanora, El Elyon, Gomel Hasadim Tovim, Vekone Hakol, Vezoher Haste, Avot Ve'imahut, Umavigula Livne Venehem, Lema'an Shemo Ba'ahava, Melech Ozer Umashia Umagin, Baruch Atah Adonai, Magin Abraham Ve'ezrat Sarah. Oh, okay. Ata givor le'olam Adonai, mechei akol ata rav lo shia, mashiv haruach umorid hagashem, melchachei hayim behesed, melchei hakol berachamim rabim, somek noflim verofei cholim, umatir asurim, umekayei emunato, Lishnei ne'afar, micha mocha ba'al gevurot, umido melach, melech mimit, umekaye, umatmiya Yeshua, v'ne'eman ata lechayot hakol, baruch ata Adonai, machaye hakol.
נקדש את שמך בעולם, כשם שמקדישים אותו בשמי מרום, ככתוב היה נביאך, וקרא זה אל זה ואמר, קדוש, 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 אדוני צבאות, מלוך אחד הוא אלוהינו, הוא אבינו, הוא מלכנו, הוא מושיענו והוא ישמיענו, ברחמיו לעיני כל חי. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, ימלוך אדוני לעולם, אלוהי ציון, לדור ודור, הללויה. לדור ודור נגיד גודלך, ולנצח נצחים קדושתך נקדיש, ושבחך אלוהינו מפינו לא ימוש לעולם ועד. ברוך אתה אדוני האל הקדוש.
We're going to continue, friends, with our own silent prayers. We can use our books as a guide between pages 134 and 142, or else just take an opportunity to reflect on what's going on in your own hearts and souls. When you're finished with your own private prayers, you may be seated.
No, guys, we're watching this for mitzvah, bat mitzvah.
We're going to invite Nina's classmates from Temple Akiba to come, to leave your prayer books here, but to come stand around the bima here. PJ, why don't you come up also? Nina, why don't you come up as well? Everyone, go back to your seats. Nina, come up here. We now come to our Seder Kriyat Torah, the service for the reading of Torah. One of the great things about Torah is that wherever we are as Jews in time and space, we read from the same portion. So whether we're here in Southern California or elsewhere, we read one ancient text, but we bring to it our own sense of understanding and how we can grow with it. I often like to get a feel for where our congregation is. So if you're from here, from outside of Southern California, just raise your hands. Okay, so in the back, where are you from? Oh, okay, so you welcome from the Bay Area. Who else is from somewhere else? Yeah. So, Colorado, welcome from Colorado. Who else is from somewhere else? PJ, where are you from? Oh, you're from here, okay. Where are you here from? New Jersey. So far, New Jersey wins. Can anyone beat New Jersey?
The Valley.
Yeah, I was going to say, Kendrelani, you're here from the Valley. Whether you're here from New Jersey or Colorado or San Francisco or even the Valley, we're here standing at the foot of Sinai as one people. We're all together here because we're supporting our Moses, our Miriam today, who is going to ascend and bring us a little bit of Torah. For that to happen, we need to take the Torah out of the ark, and so we invite Eliana Pizzuli and Samantha Pizzuli to come forward, and we invite the congregation to rise. We're on page 244.
Come on over here. So you're going to take this one over here, and you're going
And
to
it
take this
slides
and
over.
slide, so you go like that.
Just pull it. Yeah.
And then keep going.
Perfect. Keep on going.
Perfect. Ein kamocha v'Elohim Adonai v'en kemasecha malchutecha malchut kol olamim u'memshaltecha b'chol dor v'dor Adonai melech Adonai malach Adonai yimloch le'olam va'ed Adonai oz le'amo Adonai yivarech et amo v'shalom Haftarah chamim heitiva v'tzoncha et Zion Tivnei chomot Yerushalayim Tivnei chomot Yerushalayim Ki v'cha levad batachnu melech el ram v'nisa adon olamim.
Thank you both very much. You can have a seat now.
Ki mitzion tetzei Torah, Ki mitzion tetzei Torah, udevar Adonai miYerushalayim, Baruch shenatan Torah, Torah, Baruch shenatan Torah, Torah, le'amo Yisrael, b'kdushato.
We're now going to invite forward, Nina, the generations of your family, including Paula and Stephen Ehrlich, Gloria Sapiro Schwartz, and Carl and Veronica Schwartz, Ethan and Sarah Greenspan, as well as Dana and Rabbi, and yeah, PJ, come on forward as well.
So Nina, you're going to be over here.
So grandparents are going to be
Dana
on this
and Robbie,
side.
you're going to be on this side of Nina. Dana over here. No, switch. Yes. Nina, you're here.
Whoops.
Nina over there. Dana, you're next to Robbie.
Oh, I get it.
Grandparents are over
are
here.
all over here.
Grandparents are here. Grandparents over there.
Don't
PJ,
step back.
move over. Yes, perfect.
Lador vador, from generation to generation, our Torah has been handed down, beginning with a conversation that Moses had with God at Mount Sinai. Today, Nina, that conversation is coming into your arms. Just a couple of years ago, your mom stood in the same place when she became a bat mitzvah. And so now it is your turn to both ascend toward these words, knowing that someday you will be an ancestor as you will be handing down these sacred words to your son or your daughter.
Ledor vador, ledor vador, ledor vador, nagi God lecha, ulenetzach netzachim, ulenetzach netzachim, kedushatcha nakdish. Ledor vador, ledor vador, ledor vador, nagin, hold it, God lecha, ulenetzach netzachim, ulenetzach netzachim, kedushatcha nakdish.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Echad Eloheinu, Gadol Adonenu, Kadosh Shemo.
Gadlu Adonai tiu neromema shemo yachdav.
You're all going to follow Nina.
This
Al Shlosha Devarim. Al Shlosha Devarim. Al Shlosha Devarim. Ha'olam omed. Al Shlosha Devarim. Al Shlosha Devarim. Al Shlosha Devarim. Ha'olam omed. Al HaTorah ve'al ha'avodah ve'al gemilut chasadim. Al HaTorah ve'al ha'avodah ve'al gemilut chasadim. Al Shlosha Devarim. Al Shlosha Devarim. Al Shlosha Devarim. Ha'olam omed. Al HaTorah ve'al ha'avodah ve'al gemilut chasadim. Al HaTorah ve'al ha'avodah ve'al gemilut chasadim.
What?
Torah li Torah li Torah sheli. Torah li Torah li Torah sheli. Torah sheli. Shake your arms out.
Oh,
There we go.
yeah.
Torah sheli. Dance with the Torah and sing out a song. Dance with the Torah and sing all day long. Torah sheli. Please be seated, everyone. Torah sheli.
She's not at the beginning.
Friends, you can take your blue prayer books and place them in the space in the seat in front of you. If you're in the front row, just try to find a seat near you to put it in there. Some of the front row seats have spaces to put them under. And you'll also find in the spaces in the seats near you are the larger Torah commentaries. If you're in the front row, just have someone behind you share one with you. They should be there. Okay. And we're going to ask that you turn in the Torah commentaries to...
We're on verse 23. So Genesis 32, verse 23.
Yeah, let's get this. Let's see. Vaishlach. So we're on page 200 and... I'm sorry, Kendra, what verse?
So we're verse 23. We're starting with verse 23.
At verse 32. So we're on page 220, everyone. Page 220 at verse 23. We're going to call forward a number of people to offer a blessing before and after each Torah reading, an aliyah. When we call you forward, you're going to come and stand on the left of me and offer the blessing before, then Nina will chant, then you'll offer the blessing after. Right after that, you'll sort of shuffle over to the cantor side, and you'll stay there for the next aliyah as well. Don't worry about remembering that. We'll kind of nudge you in the right way when that time comes. For our first aliyah, we invite forward Susan Greenspan, Eileen Cohen, and Bobby Cohen. Ta'amdu Simcha bat Freda ve'Eliezer ve'Esther Faga bat Fruma ve'Yamod Ruven ben Eliezer. Shabbat shalom, everyone. Thanks, Alex. Okay.
Baruch Adonai Hamavarach Le'olam Va'ed.
Baruch atah Hamarach le'olam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen.
Amen.
One second. She's supposed to kiss.
Yeah, I kissed that. Where are you starting? Here? Right there, yes.
Vayakom b'layla hu vayika et shetei nashav ve'et shetei shifotav ve'et ahad asar yaladav va'avar et ma'avar yabok.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lanu Torah emet v'chayu la'olam nata b'tocheinu. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen. You're going to come stand by the cantor over here. I forgot to mention earlier, for those who would like to come up by our ramp, you're welcome to do so. And our handrail is not all that easy over here, so if you want to come up by a ramp, you can do it that way as well. For our second Aliyah, we invite forward Paul Ehrlich, Stephen Ehrlich, and Lily Ehrlich. Ya'amdu Fega Ada Leah bat David, v'Yitzchak Alexander ben David, v'Davida Elka bat Yitzchak. Shabbat shalom.
Et Adonai Hamvarach.
Baruch Adonai Hamavarach Le'olam Va'ed.
Baruch Adonai Hamvarach Le'olam Va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen.
Vayikahem vaya'avirem et Chanachal vaya'aver et asher lo va'vater Yaakov levato vaya'aver ish imo ad alot hashachar.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lanu Torah emer v'chayei olam nata b'tocheinu. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen. Everyone, you're going to come stand by the cantor over here. For our third Aliyah, we invite forward Gloria Schwartz, Jay Schwartz, Ali Mendel, Will Schwartz, Emily Schwartz, Theo Schwartz, and Kate Schwartz. Do that in one breath in Hebrew. Ya'amdu Gita bat Yitzchak v'Hillel ben Karpal b'Baracha bat Chaim Abraham v'Abraham Menachem Lev ben Hillel v'Mayan bat Hillel v'Yitzchak Asher ben Hillel v'Keren Or bat Hillel. Do we have everyone?
Yep.
All right. Very top, everyone. Oh, morning.
Where are you? Ready? 1, 2, 3. Baruch
Adonai Baruch.
Baruch
Adonai Hamavarach Le'olam Va'ed.
Baruch Adonai Baruch Le'olam Va'ed.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen.
Amen. Vayar ki lo yachol lo vayiga b'chafircho vateka chafir Yaakov vatevko imo. Vayomer shalheni ki elah hashachar vayomer lo ashaleha ki imberchtani.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher natan lanu Torah emet, v'chayei olam nata b'tochenu. Baruch atah Adonai, noten haTorah.
Amen.
Yasher koach, everyone. Thank you so much. You're going to stand right over here. Thank you, everyone. Right?
Fabulous, fabulous.
For our fourth Aliyah, we invite forward Carl Schwartz, Veronica Schwartz, and Linny Pazuli. Ya'amdu Karpal ben Velvel, Verivka bat Chava, Leah bat Karpal Vigita. Shabbat Shalom, everyone. Oh, well, hold on. We got a couple of extras here. What are your names?
This is Ellie and Sammy.
Ellie and Sammy, right. Okay.
Baruch Adonai Hambarad.
Baruch Adonai Hambara Leolam Va'ed.
Baruch Adonai Hambarad Leolam Va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher b'sharanu mikol hamim, v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen.
Vayomer Elah Meshmecha Vayomer Yaakov. Vayomer Lo Yachol Vayomer Shimcha Ki Im Yisrael Ki Sarita Im Elohim Vahim Anashim Vatuchal.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher natan lanu Torah emet, v'chayei olam natan v'tochenu. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen.
Amen.
Ellie and Sammy, you have to come out twice. Wow. All right. Yasher koach, everyone. Thank you. Thank you so much. You're going to stand over by the cantor. For our next Aliyah, we invite forward Sarah Greenspan and Ethan Greenspan. Ya'amdu Sarah bat Fruma v'Meir v'Israel Pascal ben Eliezer. Do I understand that one of you became bar bat mitzvah here as well?
As an adult.
As an
I was
adult.
an adult.
And they got married here.
And you're gotten married?
We got married here too.
This very spot. We did the deed, very spot.
So many simchas here.
Baruch Adonai Hambarach Leolam Va'ed.
Baruch Adonai Hamarach Leolam Va'ed.
Baruch Adonai Hambarach Leolam Va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bachar banu mikol hamim, v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen.
Vayikra, Vayishal Yaakov, Vayomer Hagidana Hashemesh, Tenecha, Vayomer Lamazeh Tishal Ishmi, Vayaret Oto Sham.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher natan lanu Torah emet, v'chayei olam nata b'tochenu. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen. Yasher koach. For our sixth Aliyah, we invite forward your parents, Dana Greenspan and Rabbi Schwartz. Ya'amdu Golda bat Yisra v'Fega v'Ruvain ben Karpal v'Gita. PJ, come on with your folks as well. Hi, everyone.
This is fun.
Baruch Adonai Hambarach.
Baruch Adonai Hambara Leolam Va'ed.
Baruch Adonai Hambarach Leolam Va'ed.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bahar banu mikol ha'amim, v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai, noten haTorah.
Amen.
Vayikra Yaakov, Shem Hanakov, Peniel, Kiraiti Elohim, Panim El Panim, Vatinatzel Nafshi. Vayisrach lo Hashemesh, Ka'asher Atar et Peniel, Vehutzoleya al Yerachov.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher natan lanu Torat emet, v'chaye olam nata b'tochenu. Baruch atah Adonai, noten haTorah.
Amen.
Thank you.
PJ, you did that blessing so beautifully. We could do your bar mitzvah next week, I think. PJ, come back, PJ.
PJ.
Oh, yeah. All right. Ta'amod habachura bat mitzvah lior Yehudit bat Ruven v'Golda. We now invite not only any bat mitzvah, but my 301st bat mitzvah here at Temple Akiba, Nina Gray Schwartz.
Baruch Adonai Hamvorah.
Baruch Adonai Hamborach le'olam va'ed.
Baruch Adonai Hamvorah le'olam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bachar banu mikol ha'amin, v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen.
Okay, lo yochlu v'nei Yisrael et gid hanasher, asher achav hayarech ad hadom hazeh, ki naga b'chaf yerech Yaakov b'tevko hanasher. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher natan lanu Torat emet, v'chaye olam nata b'chayenu. Baruch atah Adonai, noten haTorah.
Amen. Yasher koach. Wow. Friends, we want to share with you the text of that Nina so beautifully chanted from. So as we lift the Torah, we're going to ask that you please rise.
Vezot haTorah asher sam Moshe lifnei bnei Yisrael al pi Adonai v'yad Moshe. Yai lai lai lai, yai lai 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 lai, yai lai 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 lai, yai lai 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 lai. Yai lai lai lai, yai lai 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 lai, yai lai 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 lai. Yai lai lai lai, yai lai 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 lai, yai lai 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 lai.
Yeah.
Lai lai lai, yai lai 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 lai, yai lai 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 lai. Yai lai lai lai, yai lai 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 lai, yai lai 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 lai. Yai lai lai lai, yai lai 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 lai, yai lai 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 lai.
PJ, have a seat over here. I'm going to put this on your lap. You know what happens if you drop it, don't you? All right, okay. All right. Please be seated, everyone. Yeah. Nina just shared from the book of the law, the Torah. She's going to continue with the section of the prophets. We call it the Haftarah. And in our larger Chumash, it's found on page 241. It's from the prophet Hosea. And she'll be beginning with the chant before the Haftarah portion, and then she'll go into the Haftarah portion itself.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bachar bin ve'im tovim v'ratza v'dibrehem hane'emarim be'emet. Baruch atah Adonai haboher b'Torah u'Moshe avdo u'Yisrael amo u'vinvi'eh ha'emet v'tzedek. Ve'ami teluhim l'mashuvati ve'el al igra'uhu yahad lo yoromem ech etin ha Ephraim amogen hai Yisrael ech etin ha chadma asimcha yitzvoim nepa ela libi yachad nichmeru nichumai lo e'aseh haron api lo ashuv l'shachet Ephraim ki el adohim v'lo ish bakir bacha kadosh v'lo avo ve'ir acharei Adonai yelechu ke'aryeh yishag bechu yishag yecherdu yitvoim miyam yecherdu chetzipor mi Mitzrayim uchyana mi Eretz Ashur v'hoshavti al batechem ne'um Adonai.
In just a moment, Nina will be offering the blessing after the Haftarah portion. Our 7th graders have some candy that's going to be handed out right now. And that will be gently, 7th graders, gently, lovingly tossed onto the bima once she is finished with her blessing. Now, friends, a couple of ground rules. With the candy in here. It's a sanctuary, so we don't eat it in here. So once the candy is collected afterward, and we invite all who are young at heart to come and collect it, stuff it into your pockets. Don't crinkle it around, because that crinkling sound sounds like that. And just keep it there until the end of the service. Because again, we don't eat in the sanctuary. Are you all set?
Yeah.
You're going to be paying attention to the candy, not you. Okay?
Okay.
All right, go for it.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam tzur kol ha'olamim tzadik b'kol hadorot ha'el ha'ne'eman ha'amer ve'osei ha'medaber u'mekayeh shekol devarav amet v'tzedek al ha'torah va'al ha'avodah va'al havin v'im va'al yom ha'shabbat hazeh shenatah talanu Adonai Eloheinu likdusha v'limnucha lechavod u'letifaret al hakol Adonai Eloheinu anachnu modim la u'mavarchim oto yitbarach shimcha b'fi kol hai tamid le'olam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Mekadesh HaShabbat. Oh no.
All right. Whoa. Okay, everyone, pumping it up.
Come on up and grab the candy.
PJ. PJ, let me go next for that.
Nina, come here. I'll share some with you, but put it in my bag.
Wow.
One's for you.
Oh, yes, he gets one.
Nina, why don't you go have a seat?
Oh, me? Okay. It's not.
I thought there was. It's a shame that there's not so much love and energy in this room. Wow. Friends, let's take a deep breath and just make a spiritual transition for a moment. It's so important with all the energy that we remember that there are people who just are in need of healing, who could use a special hug, an embrace, a spiritual recharge. And so if we can put our larger chumash away and take our prayer books out again. And on page 253, page 253, right in the middle, is our Misha Berach, our prayer for healing. You hold this for 1 second?
Yeah, of course.
Just that. Thank you. It's right in the middle of the page. Again, page 253. We're going to offer this prayer together. And when we get to the center, when we get to the middle, as my eyes meet yours, perhaps there are people that you know who could use an extra prayer at this time. Please don't be shy. Share those names out loud so that we once again can pray together as a community.
Bless the ones before us. Help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen. Misheberach imotenu mekor habracha lavotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen. And let us say, Amen.
We turn now to page 256 as we prepare to place the Torah back in the Ark. And Nina and PJ are going to come forward to open the Ark for us. We ask that you please rise once again. Ki lekach tov natati lahem torati al ta'azovu. For I have given you a good instruction. Do not abandon my Torah.
It is a tree of life to them that hold fast to it, and all of its supporters are happy. It is a tree of life to them that hold fast to it, and all of its supporters are happy. Shalom, shalom.
It is a tree.
Shalom, shalom.
It's not a bush.
Shalom, shalom.
The tree of life. Shalom, shalom. Eitz chaim hi lemachazikim avetomecha neushar. Chaim hi lemachazikim avetomecha neushar. Shalom, shalom.
It is a tree.
Shalom, shalom.
It's not a bush.
Shalom, shalom.
The tree of life.
Shalom, shalom.
Shalom. Please be seated, everyone.
Except for you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hello?
Speech time.
Okay.
So what does that mean?
Slow. Hello. Is this on? Okay. Hello, everyone, and thank you for coming to my bat mitzvah. When I started practicing with Cantor Lonnie back in March, I wasn't sure we would all be here together today, but we are, and it makes me very happy. Becoming a bat mitzvah means celebrating, with my friends and family, my growth from being a kid to a teenager. Becoming a bat mitzvah also means committing to being a Jewish adult and including Judaism in my life. Having a bat mitzvah is a tradition that people have been doing for thousands of years. And it's extra special because my mom had her bat mitzvah here at Temple Akiba when she was 13. The Torah portion that I just chanted is called Vayishlach, and it is from the book of Genesis. Vayishlach means he sent, and it is about Jacob meeting with his brother Esau after Jacob stole Esau's birthright many years ago. Jacob was very nervous to meet Esau again. The night before the meeting, Jacob wrestles with a mysterious figure. The Torah states, "And Jacob was left alone, and a man wrestled with him until the break of dawn. When he saw that he could not prevail against him, he touched the socket of his hip, and the socket of Jacob's hip became dislocated as he wrestled with him. And he, the man, said, 'Let me go, for dawn is breaking.' But he, Jacob, said, 'I will not let you go unless you have blessed me.'" People often wonder who exactly Jacob is wrestling with. Some say a stranger, some say an angel. I think that Jacob isn't wrestling with either of those. I think he's wrestling with himself, his conscience. After betraying his brother and family for so long, now he's going to see his brother again, and he is really scared. He's going back and forth, wrestling. In the past, he was mean and he stole. Now he was questioning whether he could be a different person from the person he was. Can he change? And maybe his injured hip was caused from his own negative feelings about how he was a jerk in the past. I think there's a mind-body connection where your feelings can sometimes affect your health. Like when I was little, when I got nervous or scared, I would get a really bad stomachache. After Jacob's night of wrestling, he was really nice to Esau the next day. Jacob bowed to him, showed him respect. After all this time, he decided to be a better version of himself. And now about me. I used to be really shy and self-conscious. I was slowly becoming more comfortable with myself. And then COVID came. I decided to change. It wasn't an overnight wrestling like Jacob had, but it was a change. I became more independent. Even though I was stuck at home, I left my house every day with my headphones and music and walked all the streets of my new neighborhood. I had never walked alone before. I was scared to get lost. I was scared of big dogs. But I learned the name of every street. I ran, roller skated, and rode my bike, all by myself. Before COVID, I had wanted to stay a kid forever. But over this past year, I realized growing up is not that bad. And now I walk to school by myself every morning, listening to Miley Cyrus and Billie Eilish and Dua Lipa and more Miley Cyrus. And it is my favorite part of the day. Another favorite thing in my life is Temple Akiva. Coming to Hebrew school, Tasty Youth Group, and making such great friends has been so amazing. I especially love Akiva Sleepaway Camp. It is my favorite place in the world. I love the people, the music, the nature. It has made me feel really close to Judaism. As a Jewish adult, I hope to be able to make the world a better place, especially helping the environment and nature. Nature makes me feel close to Judaism. Nature makes me feel the happiest, especially during my summers in Colorado. I will try to perform mitzvot, good deeds, and give tzedakah, charity, to help the environment. Like Joni Mitchell said, I don't want them to pave paradise and put up a parking lot. And now for the thank yous. Again, thank you all for coming today and being here to support me, especially those from out of town. It means a lot. Thank you to all the Hebrew school teachers. Thank you to Cantor Lonnie for coaching me these past 8 months. Thank you to Randy Bischoff for making our Hebrew school so fun and organized. Thank you to Robin Altman for helping our B'nai Mitzvah class. Thank you to Rabbi Shapiro for helping me with my speech. Thank you to the sisterhood and the men's group for their gifts. Thank you to all my friends for making me laugh and smile every day. Thank you to Grammy for always being so fun on FaceTime and for traveling here from New Jersey. Thank you to Grandpa Carl and Grandma Ronnie for making me laugh and always coming to our games. Thank you to Grandpa Ethan and Grandma Sarah for all the great sleepovers and super fun vacations. Thank you to Grandma Polly and Grandpa Stevie for delicious desserts and and groovy clothes and watching old movies that PJ hates. And all of my grandparents and family for so much love. Thank you to my dad for inspiring me with music and humor. Thank you to my mom for all your planning for this bat mitzvah and my life, and all your delicious cooking. Thank you to both my parents for being so awesome and helping me find my way in the world. I am so grateful for you. And thank you to PJ for being PJ and always making me so happy. Thank you. Thank you everyone for coming. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom. PJ, come on up.
Oh no.
Nina, you're going to stay there.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah, you can take your mask off, PJ. That's fine.
Dear Nina, you are the best sister. You are my best friend. We have so much... Dear Nina, you are the best sister. You are my best friend. We have so much fun together. You are always fun to be with. We have so many inside jokes, and I've known you as long as I can remember. You are amazing as you always pay attention to me. You don't ignore me like other teenage girls do. You have a really nice and kind personality. You make friends so easily. You don't seem to get embarrassed. You aren't judgmental. I really try to learn from you, be like you. Some of our favorite things to do together are swing in the backyard, watch bad TV, laugh together, go on road trips, and eat breakfast together. I'm so glad we don't fight and we actually like each other. You're very open. You're just so Nina. You make me very happy. So my blessing to you. I hope that you keep going the way you are. It's what I like about you. I hope that you have a great life and learn and grow, have lots of new adventures, make new friends, but always stay Nina. I love you so much. Love, PJ. Mic drop.
I'm so glad you didn't wing it.
Robbie?
So there's a Passover song called Dayenu. It means it would have been enough. And it's used to thank God for all the miracles of Passover. If God just opened the Red Sea, Dayenu. But God also gave us manna and the 10 Commandments, Dayenu. It's a prayer about gratitude for getting so much. And I've said many a Dayenu about your mama. She's pretty, Dayenu. Smart, Dayenu. Can fix stuff, Dayenu. And you, Nina, where to begin? The small stuff. I have a personal young adult literature consultant who churns through multiple books a week, Dayenu. The fact that you enjoy watching old episodes of Taxi with me, Dayenu. The uncontrollable laughing fits, just a little bit of green, Dayenu. Bigger things, the music, just to listen to you play, Dayenu, but we also get to play together. And you used to keep it pretty close to the sheet music, but nowadays there's so much improvisation and looseness and playfulness. For a pop music head, you got a little jam bander in you. There's your love of learning and achieving in school, Dayenu. I've had ups and downs with my relationship with Judaism, but your enthusiasm about being Jewish, the joy that radiates when you get back from camp or back from a tasty event here at Akiba, has made me feel energized about being Jewish as I've ever felt. Dayenu, you make us proud in so many ways. Nina, one memorable day this past summer, we went inner tubing down a river in Colorado. Sunny day, the water icy, no paddles, just the two of us floating down 2 miles of river in inner tubes. Early on, the current started pulling you towards the bank to this one patch that looked like something out of a horror movie. Sharp, dark, claw-like branches hanging down, others spiking out of the water. You were pretty far ahead of me, and you looked back scared. There was nothing I could do but yell, "Paddle!" So you dug your hands in, splashing furiously, and tried to steel yourself back to the middle. During that moment, as I helplessly watched you drift, I had a lot of emotions. How will my kid deal with adversity when I'm too far away to help? There was panic in your eyes, and you had every cause to totally lose it as the river pulled you. But you didn't. You dug in and paddled hard. Did you avoid all the sharp branches? Not really. But you missed the worst of it, got a little stuck, a little scratched, and then it was over. The next time I caught up to you, you had your Nina Colorado expression back on your face. Just bliss. As a parent, all I can hope for you is that when the currents of life pull you somewhere you don't want to be, you keep paddling hard. And I've seen you do it. New schools, you paddled. Feeling shy, you paddled. Having to grow up, you're paddling. I couldn't be more proud of you today. Your talents are many, but you pair them with a work ethic. You understand the importance of putting in the time, and you did it. As a middle school teacher, I always wondered what you'd be like when you hit 7th grade. When you were first born, you were a solid, sturdy, balanced, stoic sumo baby. Then the glamour girl, never seen without a flowered headband, shiny necklaces, glittering cape. Then you got a little kooky with the monkey Nina era. And now you're a 7th grader, and what are you? You're a beautiful, beautiful mix of all those things. You're smart and stylish, kooky and strong. You're just such a Nina. I wish you a lifetime of happiness, a lifetime of accomplishment, and a lifetime of sweet, sweet music. I love you, kid. Mazel tov on your bar mitzvah.
So nice. Great.
You did so good.
Really good. Is this on?
Hello, my sweet girl. You've been studying for this day since March, and here we finally are. You did it. What a wonderful job you have done today. I am so proud of you. When you were born, when I first held you, I looked down and thought, oh, I know this person. But that hasn't always been the case. Sometimes you're like me, you love nature and camp and camping and fun and adventure, a little bossy. You feel like you have to be perfect. Sometimes you're like Daddy, musical, creative, spacey, funny, a little weird. But all the time you are you, talented, beautiful, confident, kind, smart, brave, quirky, and so unique. So most of you here know or see from the baby pictures, Nina was the fattest, most delicious baby ever. She was sweet and lovely. She was the first grandchild on my side and brought so much joy. But when she turned 3 or so, she became compulsively shy. She hated anyone to look at her or be the center of attention. She wanted to check out the world but didn't want anyone to stare back. But we all heard today that over time, Nina has changed. She has pushed through those old fears. She stood in front of all of you, 100 people staring at her, while she sang an ancient foreign language and played multiple instruments. It really is an amazing achievement from the 5-year-old girl who was way too scared to even get her photo taken for her kindergarten class picture day. I think Nina goes through life realizing what she wants and then adjusts herself to be able to achieve that. Even though she can be reserved, she really is fearless to strive to have the best life she can. Double-sided. After 3rd grade, even though Nina was comfortable and settled, we made the decision to change both elementary schools and Hebrew schools for her 4th grade year. So many kids would have opted to not to, but Nina pushed for it. She knew it would be better for her. It would be more challenging and exciting, harder but more rewarding. So many children and adults would be too scared to do that, but she wasn't, and she made great new friends in a minute at school, at Hebrew school, and at sleepaway camp. And now in middle school, she has risen to the occasion, succeeding in her challenging honors program and making another round of lovely new best friends, again with ease. She is a great friend, easy to be with, not judgmental, fun, shies away from drama. She is someone people really want to be around. Nina, you are so you. I know so many 13-year-old girls who are pressured to be like someone else, act differently, try on a new personality or style, but not you. You are authentic and comfortable in your own skin. What a gift that you do not really care what others think of you, that you don't try to change yourself because of others. Like hiking in an unknown forest, you have your internal compass that leads you to where you want to go. I really hope in your life you are able to keep this beautiful trait. I know sometimes I get mad at you that you don't pay attention enough to others or a little selfish. But I need you to remember, and I need to remember, that so many women don't do or take what they want in life because they are thinking about other people's feelings too much. We don't put that as much on men in life. So actually, I don't want you to change. I want you to try to always take what you want in life. You deserve it. And I think you'll be able to accomplish more because of it. And I know sometimes I give you a hard time. I push you harder than Daddy thinks I should. But you know I do it with love. I just want to give you the tools for how to live life. I want life to be easy for you. Because if you can combine your creativity and fearlessness along with my boring practical skills, I think you will have a beautiful, interesting, and meaningful life. Now is when I'm supposed to give you a blessing. I don't know a lot about blessings, but I do know a lot about cooking. So here are my top 10 cooking tips for a good life. Number 1, start with a plan. You don't always need the perfect recipe, you just need an idea of what you want to do. Number 2, make a list of what you need. A little organization goes a long way. Number 3, try new things. Don't get stuck doing or eating the same thing you always do. It makes life much more interesting. Number 4, the more you practice, the better you will get. Number 5, there isn't just a right way or a wrong way to do things. There isn't just one way to do things. You will learn to change, adjust, make better, grow as you go. Number 6, be present and enjoy the moment, even if it feels like work. Try not to feel like you always need to rush through and get things over with. Number 7, it's okay to not be perfect. It's okay even to fail. If you mess up or burn something, it's not the end of the world. You can always try again. Number 8, don't give up if you're scared or think you can't do it. Again, it doesn't have to be perfect every time. Number 9, don't be lazy. I know putting in effort and love makes everything taste so much better. Number 10, share with the people who love you and appreciate you. Life feels better and more rewarding when you're surrounded by your friends and family. Nina Gray, I love you, I respect you, I admire you. I am so proud to be your mother today and always. Mazel tov.
How you doing, Nina? Your name is an interesting name. Your last name, Schwartz, which in Yiddish and German it means black. Your middle name, Gray. And Nina is kind of like the Spanish niña, meaning a little girl, which is filled with color. So your name is the entire gamut of the spectrum here, and that's what we've realized who you are. You truly are a rainbow, including black and white, of how to look at the world with joy and with vision and with goodness. There's a story about the Baal Shem Tov. He was the ancestor of Hasidic Judaism. And Hasidic Judaism in its infancy was very different from what it is today. Baal Shem Tov means the leader, the founder of a great name. And he used to go out every day into the forest. He didn't find his spirituality in the sanctuary. He would go out to the forest, and he would find a stoop by the river, and he would listen to the water trickling down the mountain. And then he would begin to hear the frogs croaking. And he would hear the wind and the leaves, and he would hear the birds chirping, and even the grasshoppers chirping. And he would sit and breathe in and out. And the more he sat there, the more he could hear and feel the harmonies of the water and the leaves and the birds and the grasshoppers and all the animals. And once every part of nature came together into this beautiful crescendo, it was then that he knew that his prayers were meeting God's ears. Nina, in so many ways, you who are a lover of nature are kind of like a descendant of the Baal Shem Tov. Someone who reminds the rest of us that spirituality can be found if we just take a moment to stop and to listen. If we take a moment to break through our inhibitions, to learn the names of the streets, to listen to music that we love, and to grow into the incredible person that truly is in your soul already. Nina, you spoke beautifully about Jacob who wrestled with this strange being, and you realized in your studies that this strange being was probably Jacob's own consciousness. When Jacob comes out of that wrestling, he says, I have seen God's face. And he named that place Peniel, meaning the face of God. Whenever we come through an incredible moment, we see God. The Baal Shem Tov saw God in nature. And Nina, today, all of us see God right here. We have come through an incredible moment. You've struggled a little bit on the way. All of us nurture you in the journey. But right here, right now, we look at you and we know that we're in the presence of a divine being. We can't wait. We can't wait to see how that divinity grows and is shaped. And nurtures you as you keep on ascending toward becoming the bat mitzvah that you are. What a pleasure and an honor it is to have worked with you, to know your incredible family, and to bring your 7th grade class at Akiba here as the first bat mitzvah for this cohort. We are so very proud of you, and we wish you mazel tov.
Thank you. That was a really good speech. Yeah.
Samantha?
So Nina, every time we would study together, I always had the biggest smile on my face. And it's because you had the biggest smile on your face. Every time you just had the most positive outlook on this whole experience. I don't know how she was at home, but at least with me, you were always so happy and so willing to move forward and study really hard and make this an incredible experience. And you did it. Look at what you accomplished today. You have set the bar so high for all of these girls over here. They have a lot to live up to, and we are so incredibly impressed by everything that you have done, by the journey that you've taken to get here today. I'm going to miss your thumbs up in our lessons all the time. Got a lot of those. Thank you so much for taking us on this journey and for being this incredible presence. We're so proud of you. Mazel tov.
Thank you. I do the thumbs up a lot.
Nina, we're going to bring you in front of the ark, and even though we're going to open the ark, we ask the congregation to please remain seated.
Good.
He's go awesome. Yeah. Your microphone's still on, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
It's okay. Alex, if you can.
Hello.
All right. We are so, as we said, we're so proud of you. We just want to show you did it out of the ballpark. And both of us truly feel like we're seeing God's face looking at you.
We are so, I think I'm still.
You're welcome. We're going to invite your classmates from 7th grade to come forward. We haven't done this ritual in a very long time. So we're going to hold this tallit over Nina's head. So some of you need to come to this side.
Gabby, come on this side. And
Indy,
you
stay over
on that
there.
side.
So everyone's got to hold part of it.
Oh, under?
Make it over here, Julia.
Make sure Nina's under it. There we go. Okay.
Indy, hold it up high for them. And Gabby, hold it up high.
As the 7th grade year goes on, the tallit gets taller and taller because they just grow. Okay.
Yevarechecha Adonai ve'yishmerecha.
May God bless you and keep you.
Ya'er Adonai panav elecha v'chuneka.
May God's light shine upon you and be gracious unto you.
Yisa Adonai panav elecha ve'asem lecha shalom. Shalom.
May God's light always shine through you and grant you the gift of shalom, of peace. Amen.
Amen.
Now, what we're all going to do, because we still don't have the protocol of everyone hugging each other, everyone put your hands in the middle without touching each other's hands. And on the count of shalosh, everyone say Nina. Echad, shtayim, shalosh.
Nina!
All right. See you guys soon.
You did great. I didn't realize I do the thumbs up a lot.
It is our honor and pleasure to invite forward, representing the congregation, Mark Bauer. Mark is our official executive vice president of our board. And Mark also became I'll let Mark tell his own story. Mark, Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom, everybody.
Thanks for being here.
I actually was a bar mitzvah here 29 years ago tomorrow.
Wow.
So,
Mazel tov.
yeah, and so on behalf of the board of directors, congratulations, Nina. This was an amazing job. Congratulations to the family. Our favorite families are the ones that have multiple generations of bar and bat mitzvahs in this room. So thank you so much, and we're very proud of you. We have some presentations as well. We have your certificate of bat mitzvah, which I'm supposed to hand up to the camera. So congratulations for that. And as a nature lover, I hope you will truly appreciate we are planting a tree in Israel on your behalf.
That's really cool.
So congratulations on that. And thank you very much. Mazel tov.
Thank you so much, Mark.
Treat.
We have one additional ritual here, and that is the signing of our Lador Vador scroll. Let me show this to everyone. Renowned artist Mordechai Rosenstein created this for us. It says in Hebrew, Orenu meir tov yoter yachad. That means our light shines brighter together. That is our temple motto. And it has beautiful artwork on the outsides of it, but in the middle, it's a blank scroll, and every single person, adult or child, who becomes a bar bat mitzvah temple kippah has the opportunity to sign it. Now, I know that there are a few people who become bar bat mitzvah here who may have not signed it yet. Is there anyone who did become even as an adult, became a bar bat mitzvah here who has not signed this? Come on forward, Sarah. Beverly, did you sign this? You did. Okay. All right.
Oh, these are the counselors. That's cool.
So, Sarah, do you remember your date offhand? No. Or the year?
Dana, remember, maybe you have chicken pox.
All right. Come on up. 1986. Thank you. Jessica? Oh, welcome back. Thank you, Sarah. Terrific. So, if you sign your name and then the date. Mazel tov! All right, friends, we come now to our concluding prayers, beginning with the Aleinu. We're on page 282. Thank you,
At the bottom
Kenner.
of the page.
Second half of the page, we ask that you please rise once again.
Nina, you're going to open Ark again.
I'm opening it?
Yep. Aleinu leshabeach ladon hakol, latet gedula leotzer preshit, shelo asanu kagei ha'aratzot, velo samanu kemishpachot ha'adama, shelo sam chelkenu kahem, vegor aleinu kechol hamonam. V'anachnu korim umishtachavim umodim lifnei melech malchei hamlachim hakadosh baruch hu v'nemar v'haya Adonai lemelech al kol haaretz bayom hahu Yeh Adonai echad, u'shemo echad.
We're going to remain standing, everyone. On page 291, page 291 toward the bottom of the page. There are stars up above so far away we only see their light long, long after the star itself is gone. And so it is with people that we loved. Their memories keep shining ever brightly, though their time with us is done. But the stars that light up the darkest night, these are the lights that guide us. As we live our days, these are the ways we remember. At this time, we remember an incredible pillar in our congregation who was such a dear family friend, and that is Deb Falcon, for whom we are in Shloshim these first 30 days of mourning. Deb would have been so proud to be here in person and to celebrate together. And so in honor of Deb, as well as all others who have died that we continue to think about, we turn to page 294, and we offer the mourner's Kaddish together. Yitgadal, v'yitkadash, Shemei Rabbah, v'yalmad divrach rotei, v'yalnich malchutei, b'chayechon uvyomechon, u'v'chayei dechol Beit Yisrael, b'galau v'yizman kariv imru amen. Yehi Shmei Rabbah mevarach leolam u'amei olmaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach, v'yitba'ar v'yitrobav v'yitnaseh, v'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal, Shemei Tekudashah Barechu, le'elam min kol birchata v'shirata, tush bechata v'nechemata, damiran b'alma v'imru amen. Yehi Shlama Rabbah min Shemaya, v'chayim, aleinu v'al kol Yisrael, v'imru amen. Oseh shalom b'mramav, hu ya'aseh shalom, aleinu v'al kol Yisrael, v'imru
Amen.
amen. May the one who causes peace to be known in the high heavens help us understand that by reaching out to one another, we create peace on earth as well. For all Israel and for all humanity, we say,
Amen.
Amen. Friends, if you'll close your prayer books and put them down, we're going to invite your parents and PJ to come back forward. You need to get your ukulele.
Oh, okay.
Dana said earlier that Nina was playing many instruments. We heard her on piano. Now we get to hear her on the ukulele.
Do you have the paper? The paper?
Is it in here?
Our closing song,
I'm taking it out.
and again, we encourage you not to have your books out. We just want you to clap, to sing la la la, to sing the words if you know them, is Oseh Shalom. And Nina will be leading us on the ukulele.
Yeah. Can I start?
Mhm.
Okay. Oseh Shalom Bimroma, Hu Yaseh Shalom Aleinu. Oseh Shalom Bimroma, Hu Yaseh Shalom Aleinu. Oseh Shalom Bimroma, Hu Yaseh Shalom Aleinu. Yaseh Shalom, Yaseh Shalom, Shalom Aleinu ve'al Yisrael. Yaseh Shalom, Yaseh Shalom, Shalom Aleinu ve'al Yisrael. Oseh Shalom B'Roma, Hu Yaseh Shalom Aleinu. Oseh Shalom B'Roma, Hu Yaseh Shalom Aleinu. Oseh Shalom B'Roma, Hu Yaseh Shalom Aleinu. Yaseh Shalom, Yaseh Shalom, Shalom Aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Yaseh Shalom, Yaseh Shalom, Shalom Aleinu ve'al Yisrael. Yaseh Shalom, Yaseh Shalom, Shalom Aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Yaseh Shalom, Yaseh Shalom, Shalom Aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. I knew that.
So, dear friends, first of all, Mazel Tov. We ask that you turn to one another and you say Shabbat Shalom to each other.
Shabbat Shalom.
And we're going to also ask
Shabbat Shalom.
if hold on one second, folks. If our 7th graders can come, 7th grade from Akiba, if you can come to the back of the sanctuary and help us out, because we're going to ask that you take your blue prayer books, not the large chumash, but the blue ones. And our 7th graders will help you place them back on the shelves on your way out. That would help us incredibly. There's also outside a challah for every person to take. It's our challah to go. We're going to ask that we do the motzi together before we leave.
Thank you.
Motzi lechem min haaretz. We give thanks to God for bread. Our voices join in happy chorus as our prayer is humbly said. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, hamotzi lechem min haaretz b'tei avon. Come on, everyone. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Good.
How do you think you did?
I think I did good.
You did awesome.
Not forget my water bottle. I don't need this
Shabbat
post-it
Shalom,
anymore. My
everyone.
Torah portion. Oh, I like it. I think it's cool. Good job. Oh,
Don't forget to.
thank you. Thank you. Oh, I gotta kiss it now.
Sam, you okay?
No. Thank you. Wait, let me just kind of like put all of this. Thank you.